Welcome to Watch Venture. Please leave a like and make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell. And now let's get into some of the latest WWE news. Alexa Bliss and fiancé dealing with serious potential stalker issue. A developing and disturbing story on Saturday is making its way around social media, as WWE's Alexa Bliss seems to be the victim of a stalker. A developing and disturbing story on Saturday is making its way around social media, as WWE's Alexa Bliss seems to be the victim of a Twitter stalker. As troubling as this is, the hope is that this doesn't turn into anything more serious. On Saturday afternoon, Bliss appealed to a Twitter user who has spent much of the afternoon targeting Bliss and her fiancé and entertainer Ryan Cabrera. It's not clear if this person is a fan, but the messages being sent to Bliss are troubling, and could be the start of something serious that Twitter will hopefully look into right away. The fan has been tweeting that Ryan Cabrera is married, and that he is trying to warn Bliss about his lying to her. He's accused Cabrera of threatening Bliss, saying things like, "I'm being honest with you, okay? I've shown you pictures of his wife, she has been looking for him, he has been lying to you." This social media stalker is also claiming he's the good guy in all of this, and that Cabrera is forcing Bliss to marry him. Bliss has responded asking this person to leave them both alone. Bliss writes, "Sir, once again for the 1 millionth time. You do not know me. I do not know you. We have never spoken and we have never met. Stop making multiple accounts every time I block you, and stop harassing my fiancé. I really don't know how many more times I can say this. Please move in." This message did not work, as he's written more than 20 messages to either Alexa or Ryan, saying things like, "I don't understand why you want to block me," or even saying, "I do love you." Fans are asking Twitter for help since the messages started. A number of fans have reached out to Twitter or to the person in question, trying to get him to stop sending messages, and telling him that he's stalking Bliss. He doesn't seem to be responding to any of those messages, choosing only to focus his conversations to either Bliss or Cabrera. WWE needs to look into this, as it's not a few months removed from another stalking incident, where Sonya Deville wound up having to take time away from WWE because of a dangerous man who actually broke into her home. Sadly, this is not the first time Bliss has had to deal with stalkers in the past. This is quickly becoming an issue WWE is going to need to monitor more closely. WWE star John Cena debuts new look in a recent commercial. The 16-time world champion sported an entirely different haircut. John Cena hardly changes his look. He wore one look for much of his main event run in the WWE. In fact, the last time he had to do something with his hair, he became an overnight meme. This time, however, it seems that the reactions will be much different. The 16-time world champion recently appeared in a new commercial for Experian, a multinational consumer credit reporting company. He was seen with a brand new hairstyle in it. Cena still has short hair on the sides, but he's let it grow on the top. John Cena is reportedly a lock-in for WrestleMania this year. Now it is not clear when the commercial was shot, but could this be the new look he takes to the ring? Not too shabby, definitely miles better than when he looked like JBL's doppelganger. Coming back to Cena's WWE character, the former face of the company has not been seen in WWE programming since his loss to Bray Wyatt at last year's WrestleMania. The two faced off in an interesting cinematic match that was praised by fans and critics alike. Unknown to fans, however, this would be his last appearance. If he does return, it will be interesting to see who he goes up against and what they have in mind for him this year. Brock Lesnar's current WWE contract status before Royal Rumble. Brock Lesnar's WWE contract expired after last year's WrestleMania event. He hasn't been back since, but another road to WrestleMania could pull the Beast incarnate out of hiding once again. During Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer brought up Brock Lesnar's current contract situation. He's still not under a WWE deal, but that could change in very quick fashion. "I just know he has not signed anything and he is not under contract, and the plan isn't for Lesnar in the Royal Rumble match, but you know that can change even days later. WWE needs to stack the biggest WrestleMania possible. They want to put a good show on Peacock, and they have 2 days to fill. Brock Lesnar seems like a logical addition to that card, but nothing has been put on the dotted line just yet. We'll have to see if Brock Lesnar surprises us all, as he tends to do. His deals can also come together with only around 3 people being aware of what's going on. Big surprise entrant revealed for Women's Royal Rumble match. It seems like WWE Hall of Famer Trish Stratus might be one of the participants in the 30-woman Royal Rumble match this Sunday. A night before the big event, Smackdown star Natalya shared a picture posing alongside Stratus on her Instagram story. Natalya wrote, "Can't wait for this Sunday," while tagging Stratus. Natalya was quick to delete the post after possibly spoiling Stratus' surprise return. Stratus entered at number 30 in the inaugural Women's Royal Rumble match back in 2018. She did not participate the previous 2 years. Stratus last wrestled at SummerSlam 2019, where she lost a singles bout to Charlotte Flair. As noted, Natalya defeated Tamina in Saturday's WWE Backstage special on FS1 to earn the coveted number 30 spot. According to the latest WWE Royal Rumble 2021 betting odds, Bianca Belair and Alexa Bliss are the odds-on favorites to win the 4th annual Women's Rumble match.